So just hit my DM, man. You know, we don't put niggas' business out there. You know, we ain't that tight. You feel me? We can put it in contract. This will never be talked about. You feel me? I'll be so far out the way that won't nobody even know the deal we made. You feel me? So I got up to, I think me and bro gonna put together, up to about an M. I don't paint no bitch beside two real niggas. Two real niggas with a pussy in the middle, man. Y'all don't do that, man. Don't fuck up our legacy. So pussy right here, y'all. Two gangsters.
He's got $50,000 to represent you. Did he not?
I don't know exactly how much you get. I don't know. I can't say.
All right. And you knew that, just we're all clear here, that money came from CMG. Right?
Yeah, I don't know exactly who, but yeah.
All right. So you talked today. You got paid for what you just testified to, didn't you?
After I was locked up,
You got paid,
my
right?
lawyer was paid.
You got $50,000 to pay a lawyer, right?
I didn't get it in my hand. Correct. I don't know how much it was, but correct. My lawyer got paid.
Okay. And there's no question that that money was for services rendered. Killing Dolph.
Basically.
You took it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did your conscience bother you?
Come on.
Your conscience.
After I came to my senses, yeah.
Did you say, I can't have that money? I can't use that money because you still got a lawyer here.
Nah, I ain't say that.
You took the money.
Yeah, I took the money.
This is absolutely insane. And if you guys think that CMG, now Big Jook is dead, so the next in command is, well, Yo Gotti. If you think the police is gonna let CMG and Yo Gotti get get away with documented putting $100K on Young Dolph's head, documented paying for the lawyer fee of one of Young Dolph's murderers, if you think the feds or the police, the state police, is gonna let them get away with this, bro, you're out of your mind. The writing is on the wall. The CMG Rico is coming. Absolutely, it's coming.
So the real question on everybody's mind now that this Young Dolph case is over with is, will the CMG Records Rico case be the next case that we're talking about? In this video right here, we're going to discuss all that right there, so stay tuned.
So how did you get to be with Justin Johnson this day on November 17th, 2021?
We knew that, you know, they had a hit on Dolph in them head or whatever, so.
Who had a hit on whose head?
Big Jook had a hit on Dolph head or whatnot, so.
How do you know that Big Jook had a hit on Dolph's head?
Cause Quit had told me about it, Quit, and, you know what I'm saying, being just.
How much?
So before we get too heavy into this video real quick, I just ask if y'all like the content, if y'all watch the content, man, do your boy one solid and hit me with a young like. Let me get that young like if you're going to get a little bit of time from me. You feel me? Fair energy exchange, I feel like, right? But we're going to discuss the CMG Rico case right here because we seen over this week, right? We seen the Young Dolph case. Today, the case concluded. And of course, without a doubt, we knew straight drop. He's done. Put a fork in him. Put him in a Ziploc bag. Put him in the refrigerator. He's done. He's cooked. He's over with. There ain't no give back for straight drop. Straight drop got a long future ahead of him, right? But what came out at this trial right here was that his co-defendant testified that he was paid, you know what I mean? Or he wasn't paid, but he took on a body, you know what I mean? He took down Dolph as a bounty was put on Dolph's head by Yo Gotti's big brother, Big Jook. Now we know Big Jook is dead and he got killed, and the issues that went along with him is crazy by itself, and we ain't gonna get into all that. There's many other videos out there. If you ain't aware of that, you go find them and look them up. But now, with that being said, and the trial being over, straight drop being convicted, and that testimony being used, and also the testimony about CMG Records paying for the lawyer's expense, they put 50 on the lawyer too as well, right? So now you've got all these pieces right here that have collaborated a story to convict straight drop. So in my opinion, I wouldn't be surprised if there is a CMG Rico case that comes up in the very near future, all behind this Young Dolph case right here. And I'm sure that CMG Records has been looked at by the feds for quite a while. You feel me? They've been watching this record label for a long time, and you know they don't want to see a brother like Yo Gotti up there. Anybody that comes and transitions from the streets and becomes super successful like that, man, they got to cross their T's and dot their I's real well, because it's only a matter of time before they try to pull your ass down. But usually, a lot of people is going to give the feds the ammunition because they're going to keep their street ways, even though they parted ways. You feel me? Even though they parted ways with the streets, they still going to keep them street ways in the entertainment, in the real world, so forth, so forth. And, you know, it's always mind-boggling too, though. Like how you rise the ranks, how you get up out this filth, right? How you get out the gutter and make your way up here to the prestigious world where you have all the money to go do everything you want. You buying Bugattis, you buying Rolls Royces, you buying all these fancy automobiles, houses, chains, all this shit right here, but you can't correct your movements and your mentality because it's so caught up in the nature of the streets and it being accessible to the streets. But we know now, that there's tangible proof now with the testimony and all that says CMG was involved in this right here. So I wouldn't be surprised if that comes up in the very near future. But I want y'all to let me know down in the comments what y'all thinking, though, from the outside looking in. Do y'all see a CMG Rico coming? Because it's been talked about for many years, right? We've always heard that Yo Gotti was going to get hit. We heard this when Straight dropped, because remember, the feds are the ones that arrested Straight Drop, and everybody said the CMG Rico case was coming. But we never seen that. Not to say that I'm looking to see it coming, but I'm just from the outside looking in, seeing all the ingredients on the board, right? So with that being said, right, I want y'all to tell me in the comments. Me personally, I think it's coming. It's going to be unfortunate, and it's going to be interesting as we move in the future, right? Knowing what really happened here, right? We all know fans, as fans and people who fuck with Dolph, like Dolph's music, are they gonna keep it 1 million when it comes to their loyalty of the fan that they like and they pledge allegiance to, like everybody does with Dolph? Or are they gonna keep listening to Yo Gotti and Dolph at the same time? Remember, CMG Records got Mozzie. You got all these people who are literally just guilty by association, right? The streets would tell it, even though I see some of his artists, right? See some of Gotti's artists saying, hey, don't put me up in that, because, you know, everybody's in the comments, you know, dropping the Dolphins and, you know, saying RIP Dolph to all his artists whenever they drop some new posts on the ground. But yet, you know, they is guilty by association. Unfortunately, whether they had any foreknowledge to it, you guilty by it because the president of your label, the dude that signed you, is half of the percentage that paid to knock off Dolph right there.
And I see everybody come in, RP Dolph, hey bro, leave me out of there. Rest to a real. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Keep my name. Hey, don't even play with me like that. I am what I am. Don't even play with me like that though. Like no, don't even come on my live playing like that on no missing shit, no none of that. I'm grown.
So, I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comments right there if you a Dolph fan. Is you going to really ride for Dolph? Is you going to stand firm on that? Or you just look at it as entertainment and you going to listen to whoever, you know what I mean? Like the music, you can separate it, but just music, right? Just music. That's what everybody say. But, yeah, man, this shit's crazy, though. This whole Young Dolph trial was wild to me right here. Epitome of the streets right here when it came to that Young Dolph shit. But, y'all let me know down there in the comments what y'all thinking. And if you ain't subbed up to the channel, go ahead, hit that young sub one time. It don't cost you nothing. It's free of charge. You hit that notification bell, you're going to know every time I drop something. And I stay on these topics and we stay discussing them in the comments as always. Trolls, go ahead, do what you do. But I'm about to be back around with another round to the next one.